But it has to
in
be,
practical terms.
But it has to be driven. It has to be driven.
Can it be driven from the society, as in individuals in the society, not waiting for the political class? Can it be driven by you and me in a Ejigbo area of Lagos?
To my point. Yes, you can. You absolutely can. If you are looking, the problem with us in Nigeria is that we have become very messianic in our thinking. So somebody is going to come to help us. We believe somebody will come to Nigeria. That was the hope for Buhari. If Buhari comes,
President
everything.
Buhari.
Yes, so President Buhari. That he comes, everything will be sorted. So the moment we win ourselves from this kind of thinking and narrative, and begin to take responsibility as individuals, that will make a difference. Let me tell you something. There's one great thing that leadership owes to people, is vision. And that's what Fashaw is talking about. The ability of government and people in leadership to see beyond now and then take decisions that will lead the people to the promised land. But it can also come from bottom up. I keep mentioning labor, associations, NGOs, people who have churches, mosques, people who hold certain people who are leaders in their own spheres, letting the people and galvanizing us to a place where we say, you know what, you cannot be pouring a liquid on my head and I'm saying this smells like wee-wee, and you say it's water. You need to have people that will speak and engage and ask the questions, and don't give up until the answers are given to our questions. So 2019 is around the corner, Nota. And who are the horse trading going on? What is it? Who is coming up? Who is going to play? Because it is from these same people that policies that will determine how far we go is going to come. So my take here is that, and I agree with Fashaw who said, you can make a difference, whether it's in our economy or in our politics or in our social. But if it starts from bottom, Nigeria is rated very lowly in the Human Development Index. Listen, artificial intelligence and robotics is going to make it difficult for emerging markets and in the third world to catch up with the first world. The reason is simple. Nigeria has a very limited time to catch up with the developed world. That is if that is a strategy.
But it's believed that we can't move anywhere. Even I'm talking about, yes, you say we have a limited time. Artificial intelligence is going to hinder us. But everything seems to be tied around the budget, that if the budget is not passed, nothing happens.
No, the point I'm making over there is that where are these NGOs and labor? You know the consequence of the budget not being passed up till the 30th of April. This guy that left here now, can you let them know that bickering amongst themselves is not the mandate? They are for the people. They are the distortions I'm talking about. It is about me, myself, and I, and not about the people. So, look, the word minister, I've said it several times here, means servant. So, the moment people begin to understand, you know what, I am privileged to be a minister. You ask questions, you state 6, this is the time after how many years that they are appointing ministers, the heads of departments and agencies of government. Why? Nobody asks question. Nobody. These guys are just doing as they like. Because there is no punishment, neither is there a reward. So what is the problem? So I'm asking that there must be some groundswell that we sense that these things are an anomaly. And you can in a decent manner engage government and say, sir, this is not what we're expecting from you. And the moment the conversation gets to a crescendo, nobody will tell them that the people you have been sent to lead are uncomfortable. And that's a challenge. So we must all come out from our several bifurcated environments and regionalizations and look at Nigeria and ask, is this project working? Listen, maybe I'll close here. I flew throughout the time that our Abuja airport was shut down, I was going to Abuja through Kaduna. One day I was in the plane, I saw famine. I saw the land was parched, brown. I saw the rivers constricted. I saw the animals lean. You see this herdsman thing you're seeing? The people are just, it's their life. Animals are eating brown grass. You need a leadership that will rally the people together and say, listen, if you don't help the North, famine will destroy that region.
Destroy the whole country.
And by extension, destroy the whole country. Yeah, people are talking about fertilizer. Fertilizer where? To a ground that has not received the rain since January? What is going on? This is a country for you and I. Why can't we come together? All the things you take in the South come from the North. Why do we play politics with everything? I saw train move from Abuja to Kaduna in 3 hours, and I understand that train can move in 1 hour and in 2 hours. All you just need to do is to calibrate the train to run. We need to question, and I'm speaking, and people may think I'm talking about this. I'm talking about leadership as it is. When a leadership fails, you need to confront it. Because we are going to face the consequences, whether we or our children. Look at the universities. Look at the health sector. People are dying. They can't be admitted to hospitals because there are no beds. Yet, you have ministers, commissioners who occupy those positions and nothing seems to happen. And listen, this is not an indictment on the guy in Minister of Health. He's doing pretty well. But we must question those who are in outside. There must be a system, a mechanism by which leadership will be questioned. That is the only thing that will get them to think. I told you what leadership owes the people is what? Vision. If you don't have a vision, don't come up to the fray. Don't, because we'll engage you.
Can you have a vision?
We're not engaging enough.
No, we're not. No, I don't think.
Is that why the budget
there is a certain
everything?
Oh yeah, it includes the budget. People don't know what. Some people say, "Which one concern me? Budget oh, cause the budget oh." They don't see the linkage. But somebody must paint the picture. As unto government, because this is a system that is highly dependent on government.
Okay.
Even the banks, even the vendors, they don't do anything until they see where government is headed. That was what we're shouting at the earlier part of this administration. Yes. Show us where you are headed, yes, so that people, the private sector, can take their positions.
Yes. Now, Mr.